Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a treasure trove of corporate secrets. Well, not really secrets, more like information they have to share. We'll discover if Cartesian Therapeutics, a company with a name that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie, had a successful annual meeting. Did everyone get along, or were there some disagreements? Let's find out, peers. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. This report is about what happened at Cartesian Therapeutics' annual meeting of stockholders on June 13, 2025. Basically, it's a summary of who voted for what and what decisions were made. Think of it like a school election, but with a lot more money involved. First up, they had to elect 3 directors, people who will help guide the company. The nominees were Timothy Barabi, Carsten Brunn, and Nishan De Silva, all with impressive credentials. Now, when it comes to voting, there are different options. Votes for means people supported the nominee. Votes withheld means they didn't support them. Broker non-votes are a bit more complex. It means brokers holding shares for clients didn't vote on a particular proposal because they didn't receive instructions from the clients. Looking at the table, Timothy Barabi got 19,237 votes for, but also had 61,344 votes. With LD, Carsten Brunn got 19,844 votes with LD. Carsten Brunn got 19,840,306 votes for, and 19,840 L very were elected to serve as directors until the 2028 meeting. It looks like Carsten and Nishan were the popular choices based on the votes withheld. Next, there was a vote on whether or not people agreed with how much the top executives were getting paid. Stockholders got to give their opinion by voting for, against, or abstaining. T7, basically saying, I don't have a strong opinion. Of these votes, 19,723 were for the compensation, while 1,570,126 abstained. This vote is non-binding, meaning the company doesn't have to change anything based on the results. However, it's a good way for shareholders to voice their opinions. Seems like most participants were okay. 736 abstained. This vote is non-binding, meaning the company doesn't have to change anything based on the results. However, it's a good way for shareholders to voice their opinions. Seems like most participants were okay with the executive's compensation. Finally, the stockholders were asked to approve the selection of Ernst & Young LLP as the company's accounting firm for the year ending December 31, 2025. This is basically making sure the company's numbers are being checked by an independent party. Of the votes, 21,000 LLP got the thumbs up. This is a pretty standard procedure, kind of like making sure your doctor is actually a doctor. So what does all this mean? Well, it shows that the directors running the company are settled for the next few years. The executive compensation packages for the top executives seem fine based on voting results. Investors also agree with the choice of accounting firm. Now, looking at these results more broadly, Cartesian Therapeutics appears to have a smooth operation based on this report. It doesn't seem like there was any controversy when it comes to company direction and strategy. There's not much else to deduce out of this report. It's more of a housekeeping filing to ensure that proper guidelines were followed. Alright, that's our breakdown of Cartesian Therapeutics' 8K filing. Now, what's your take on these annual reports and its signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.